Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Flora Sky. In the last episode, we defeated Price at the Sea Around City Gym, or Sea Around Town, I believe it's Sea Around City. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head through the Sea Around Underground here, and head over to Charpos Island, where our friend Wally lives. So we've already done all of these battles under here, so we're just going to zip through. And then, hopefully, as you can see, the guy that was here who asked us to defeat Price in order to continue, he is now inside his house. This island has a good climate, don't you agree, he says. I'm assuming it's the same guy, looks like the same guy. So, we're going to get our first instrumentation that we can actually use Air Cutter essentially as cut in this game, which is interesting decision. And so, here we have Charpos Island. So, Pokemon Fan Club. Is there anything to get in the Pokemon Fan Club? Protein. Chairman. Yeah. Talks about contests there. I'm just looking to see if they've got island. When your Pokemon grow to love you, your Pokemon really adores you. For you, a most compassionate trainer, a gift from the Fan Club. We get a Soothe Bell, which increases happiness. So this is all about just little ideas about how to make your Pokemon like you more. Okay, so we can also learn Swagger if we wanted to, so that's interesting. Swagger's always an interesting move. It's obviously best used on special attackers, but it's much like Confuse Ray. Anyway, we just arrived here on our honeymoon vacation. We happened to see a Dragon-type Pokemon flying way up in the sky. On our honeymoon, we vowed to see as many rare Pokemon as we can, so we decided to see a rare Pokemon as soon as we arrived. So, I mean, in the originals, I think that's Rayquaza. I'm not sure it is, but anyway. Around Charpos, you can see Wild Whalmer, so that might be a good Pokemon for us to try and actually catch. Some areas need the Acro Bike to pass. You can exchange it in that house. Okay. Wally's house. So we've got Wally's house. I wonder if he's actually in. You may register one of the key items in your bag as select. Yep. So let's see. You must be Maggie, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. The area's a lot cleaner. He's already left. Where could he have gotten? Okay, so he's already left. Let's grab an Acro Bike. I think it makes sense for us to do so. Welcome to the Bicycle Shop 2. This is one of the bicycle shops in this region. You've got a Mark Bike. You want to exchange it. Cool. I'm learning about bikes while I work. If you need advice on how to ride your bikes, yeah, blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay, and now you've obviously got the Pokemon Center. Depending on your coverage, Pokemon get more friendly as you spend time with them. Lots of simple stuff. Some moves might change or not work at all. Depending on special abilities, that was what she was saying. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will head down here, and so there's sort of like a level to which we can walk on here. We can get an item being a Stardust here, and oh, there's Wally. So we want to see if we can catch any more Pokemon first. So let's go to our bag. I know I'm pretty sure we still only got an old rod, but I don't think we actually caught a Magikarp anyway. So I think we still. Oh no, we can actually catch Tentacool with our old rod, which is quite cool. Fury Cutter will probably take out. I think it's from level 34. So we can try and catch ourselves a Tentacool and a Magikarp, hopefully. So here we go, Wild Tentacool. We'll just have to throw a Pokeball and hope that it sticks. One. Okay, so we'll save, just to save our Pokeballs. We don't have that many. And we also don't want Poison Point, but there we go, we catch ourselves a Tentacool, the Jellyfish Pokemon. There. So, where else do we want to go? The way the winds blow, volcanic ash is never blown in this direction. The air is clean, delicious here. Living here should do wonders for even frail and sickly people. So this is like the equivalent of whatchamacallit? The equivalent of Verdanturf. This isn't a place for kids like you. So this looks like the okay, so that's a magma building. What happens if we go around here? A good rod is... Ah, here we go. So we're going to get a good rod, which is great news. Because that should mean that we can catch things that aren't... Tentacle. There we go. Well, we actually catch ourselves a Magikarp here. Let's see how much Fury Cutter does. Should take it. Yeah, it does take it out. Especially if we get a crit. We'll see if we can catch ourselves a Magikarp just to be high-level Magikarp too, and high-level Tentacle as well. Obviously, we've already used Tentacruel in a previous Let's Play, so we won't be using Tentacruel in this one. Made a mistake there, but it doesn't matter. Come on. We just need to catch a Magikarp. But anyway, also, so it looks like we can't catch anything here, but if they said Whalmer, so I wonder if we reach a new route. So we've got Route W here. Can we catch ourselves a Whalmer here? That should be... Ah, there we go! We catch ourselves a Whalmer! So, let's do our best to catch this guy. The Fury Cutter. It's only 6 levels below, and that is not super effective, so... Really? We miss. Rollout is bad news for me, so I'm gonna swap. Just to be sure. Nightshade does a decent amount. And now what we will do is we will go to our bag and we'll try and catch this guy. So, save game. Pokeball. There we go, catch ourselves a Whalmer, the ball whale Pokemon. While this Pokemon usually lives in the sea, it can survive on land, although not too long. It loses vitality if its body becomes dried out. So that is amazing. That actually gives us the water Pokemon that I have been so needing, so wanting to add to our team. Yeah, that's all good. That is very, very good. That gives us a 5th team member. So let's deposit this ball toy in box 2, and we'll withdraw out this Whalmer. Okay, so let's have a look at this Whalmer. Let's see what we've got here. So level 28, which is actually really good. We've got Docile Nature, Oblivious, which prevents attraction, which is, I guess, a little useful. Rollout, Whirlpool, Astonish, and Water Pulse. So, Water Pulse obviously is stab and useful in that sense. Rollout, Rollout can be useful in circumstances, and obviously is another type of another type move that we didn't have before. So, Void Ownership is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using Surf, now that's an exhilarating trip. Okay, so we've got Route W here. We still need to catch a Magikarp, so I'm just going to quickly try and do that. We'll just use a good rod here, just to see what's... It might be that, you know, we just catch lots and lots of Whalmer, or just see Whalmer from the good rod. Okay, well, let's go to Old Rod. Ah, man, that was my mistake. Come on. It's annoying that obviously this is not something that you can just hold down the button. So we'll save just in case, just because I don't want to waste Pokeballs. Indeed, we would have wasted a Pokeball, which isn't good. Ow. Really? Come on. Come on, you're level 5, Magikarp. You can't be that resistant. Sorry about this. It's obviously proving to be rather resistant to my Pokeballs. Fine. We will throw a Great Ball and see if it gets caught in that. No! Wow! It just doesn't want to get caught. Come on. Sorry, wrong one. 32. 32. 32. This is ridiculous. It's a Magikarp. Really? It's level 5. It's just a level 5 Magikarp. Come on. I can't do anything to hurt it, is the thing, because obviously it is level 5, and so all of my moves will... I mean, the only thing I could potentially do is... There we go! Finally! That's the one time I slowed down. Anyway, Magikarp, fish Pokemon. Good lord, that was pointless. But anyway, so, not even going to use it, but, you know, I just wanted to catch it for my Pokedex. So, this area, let's see. Is that an Acrobike? Or I don't think it is. It might be. But it might be, what's the TM? Yeah, it's not Acrobike. So, I'm sure there's a TM, maybe it's like is it Rock Climb? I think Rock Climb is a TM that you see later on. Okay, so, Wally. Ah, Maggie, come here quickly! I apologise that my accents for these characters just go out the window every single time, but anyway, I was not making memorable enough ones. But anyway, look at these guys, they're Team Magma and Aqua. They often disturb us on this island. This island is controlled by Team Magma. Team Aqua do not have permission here. Get out. We, Team Aqua, always have everything on the sea. Team Magma can't hinder us. And now Chapel's Harbour will be Team Aqua's. Since Team Magma and Aqua began fighting against each other, this island is no longer calm as it used to be. They brought our people many troubles. Maggie, help me punish them. So we're going to arrive, we're going to take on the Team Aqua Grunt. Well, Wally takes on the Team Magma. We see a Seadra at level 32. Why did you have Poison Point? Let's get rid of that. Script. Yeah, it's going to take it out. No! Okay, smoke screen's okay. I was going to just lower my accuracy. Let's screw it. Gotta be safe, gotta be safe. Okay, goodbye. There we go. Down goes the Seadra. Nice and simple. Wait there, I'll have revenge. You're strong, but I still have your Pokemon. Let's battle again. Our boss order, all aboard. You're lucky. Well, they've finally gone. Thanks a lot, Maggie. I live here. You may visit my house. Team Magma have also a building in this island. Recently, there have been many suspicious activities. I think we should make an investigation. But you may need to heal your Pokemon on promenade around this island. I will be waiting for you to see you at the Magma building. Okay. Okay, well, I believe I should have... Wait, I do actually have some antidotes. I remember buying them. So, this is obviously Chapel's Harbour, so let us get off this bike because... So, what do you have to say? I beg your pardon, you're looking for a ship. I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available, and... Until they finish making the ferry, we sailors have nothing to do. Yeah, Chapel's Harbour. With the construction of the SS Tidal. Okay, so now... I'm assuming we've then got to go to the Team Magma building and, along with Wally, and investigate. So we'll heal up. And then we'll start heading around to that building, and let's see. So So hopefully, because it's going to be Team Magma, we should have lots and lots of fire Pokemon, and hopefully our Whalmer is going to be able to get a few levels. So let's have a look. This looks like the... are those new sprites? They might be, well, new sprites. And those might be new teleporter sprites. So we've got 2 teleporters on either end of that corridor. We've got a Team Magma Grunt. You better not mess with us. We're trying to awaken that thing for the benefit of everyone. So not even a battle. So that leads to here, where we get an item. Or an Electrode. But we get a rare candy. Cool. So I'm assuming now, if we check this one, we have another battle. So we've got a battle with this Team Magma Grunt. Let's see what you've got. Watchog. So if we walk. Crunch. Just as if showing off its dark type move, just to be like, yeah, you better be worried about that. And the fighting type move as well. Which is actually going to do a lot, because I believe Low Kick is based on... There we go, low kick does nothing to me, so we quad resist it. Air cutter takes out the Watchog, lovely. You're also going to use a Slugma, so this time we will go Whalmer. Should 29, 28, super effective, lovely. Well. So, Roy, our scientist, is researching about Groudon. We'll find it soon. So, what we want to do is just quickly heal up. I didn't mean to heal up Ninja, Skywell. So, nothing else in that room aside from a battle, so that's fine. Certainly don't mind doing battles. So this island is a brilliant place for our research, but it's on the sea, so Team Aqua is often disturbing us. It's very annoying. We of Team Magma are working hard for everyone's sake. So, let's have a look. Team Magma Grunt has a Golbat. Let's see if we can land some roll-ups. Astonish is annoying because obviously it can flinch us. Roll out, lovely. Confuse Ray. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. That's unfortunate. But we can go to our Curlier here. Wing attack is going to come in. Do what? Ah. I didn't actually need to select one there. Really? Bite? Oh, we're going to actually have to go into our Ponyta here. Goodbye. Ugh. The whole Zubat-Crobat line is, it's just very, very frustrating to face at times. Just going to heal you up. Cody has so little health. God. We need to find the item that evolves. I think it's a Dawnstone. We need to find one of those as soon as possible. So we've got a scientist here, Team Magma Scientist, Scientist Mart, who has a Porygon. So we'll go into our Duskull here, see what you want. I mean, actually Porygon is traditionally a Pokemon which will actually have a fair amount of coverage, so you have Recover. Is that what you're going to go for? Okay, Guardia. Psybeam. Okay, that's fine. Let's just Calm Mind here. Psychic. Agility. You're going to Super Potion. Psychic's going to take you out. Lovely. Good. Duskull grows to level 21. Groudon is the best legendary Pokemon. It's very heavy and tough. Obviously, they weren't going to be saying Kyogre is the best. So, the only way we can keep going is down here. So, you. This is where we Team Magma work. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to chase our dream. Okay, so we've now got orange teleporter pads as well. Maybe just to sort of make it slightly less confusing. Or slightly more easy to decipher what's actually going on. Yeah, just a kid. So, we've got Team Magma Grunt with a Voltoy, so this is super effective. Ancient Power is... Okay, good. You can beat me, but Courtney will crash you. So is Courtney the new Team Magma admin? So that is literally... Yeah, so that teleporter there just takes you upstairs, essentially. And then we need to take this one. And we've got another 2 teleporters to choose from. So... Ooh, maybe not. So we've got an item, a max revive. So let's have a look. We've got over here another Grunt and 2 teleporters. So let's take the other teleporter, because that seems to be far too varied as to what you can do. We Team Magma will eliminate everything that is not needed. So is this back to the start of this area? No, this is above that other trainer. So yeah, no kids are allowed here. We're going to take on this Team Magma Grunt. She has a Zubat. That's not fun. Okay, that's a 2-hit KO though, which is good. And we see a Magby. So Smoke Screen. It's going to lower my accuracy, but we're going to actually get the confusion. Fire Punch is going to come in. It's not very effective. Water Pulse is going to come in and take out the Magby. Lovely. Realma's doing a good job. A worthy addition to our team. So it looks like that locks us into a sort of a loop, because there's really nothing else we can do. So the only other thing we've got are these paths down here. So obviously we can do that. Is this the way to go? I have a feeling this is the way to go. That's Wally, so yeah, so this is definitely the way to go. So this might be, like, another way of getting to the Master Ball room, I guess? Okay, so that is that. Yeah, okay, so... Is that... okay, we get TM46, which is Thief. Can anyone learn it? Thief isn't a terrible move. So, let's have a look. 40 base power and Dark type. We have Duskull, which currently has Pursuit. We have Ninjask, who can learn it. We also have Curlio, who can learn it. Curlio sort of has the best coverage anyway, and Duskull's already got Pursuit. And I think Pursuit is more powerful than Thief. I think it is. Not entirely sure, but anyway. So that's that. We can now make our way back. And so, we're going to head down here. We will heal up our Pokemon before facing off against whatever sort of boss-like characters we have to here. So we'll heal up our Welma, we'll leave Curlia the way he is. And so, Wally. Maggie, you're here. That is Courtney, an admin of Team Magma, and their scientist, Roy. They are discussing about something. Listen. Interesting. I finally found a way to awake Groudon. As a book at the Malleus Library. We'll need the red orb to catch Groudon. Luckily, we have some good news from our research team at the Polar Forest before. There's a red light in the deep forest. I believe it's because of the red orb. Our boss's dream will come true. Ha! That's really good news. I'll announce. Oh, just randomly spots us. So anyway. Huh? How did you get here? Did you hear what we were talking about? Grr, these brats. So we've got Magma Admin Courtney, who doesn't actually have a changed sprite from all of the other Magma, people. So what do we want to do here? We'll go into our Ponytail. Toxic misses, which is great news. Ember does a tiny amount of damage. I'm going to confuse us, so we're going to go into our Duskull here. We're going to Wing Attack. That's the move we're worried about. Wing Attack does a lot of damage. Bite as well is obviously annoying and has the chance to flinch. So we'll go into our Ninjask. Confuse Ray, ugh. Personberry, hey! I didn't realise I had a Personberry. Anyway, let's just Air Cutter. Should hopefully, yeah, it is a 2-hit KO, and the attack fell, which is really good news. Bite is not going to take me out. Hyper Potion, wonderful. Attack again falls. Just to be sure, I'm going to heal up. Toxic, and we're going to get badly poisoned. Wonderful. By that, I obviously mean Drat. Come on, I just need one hit. One hit. No. That's bad. You are at -2. Poison's going to take me out, is it? Yeah. Aw, poor Ninjas. There's so much, and so often our Ninjas has actually suffered that way. Anyway, Ember. Oh, really? Really? Okay, down you go, Golbat, finally. We're going to see a Magcargo, so we're going to go straight into our Welma here. We quadruply effective. Water Pulse, it's level 36, so it is higher than us. Lands the Rock Throw, but we can take you out. Nice. No one can stop Team Magma. People, catch them. Oh, wait a second. Who's this? Is that Cynthia? You should leave. I don't think you can explain to the police about these machines and your dubious affairs. Alright, we'll leave. Anyway, we had what we needed. This research building is no longer needed. I can't remember what voice I have for Skype. Anyway, hi Wally, hi Maggie. This is Miss Cynthia, our champion. I asked her to help us expel Team Magma. That's your Pokénav. Let's register. So going at Pokemon Trainer Sky? Yeah, you mean Team Magma is going to the Polar Forest? Nice to meet you, Magma. But this isn't a good place to talk. We need to research the Plate Pix Research. We need to return to the Plate Pix Research Center. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, Maggie. God, I'm terrible with these voices. Anyway, Champion Sith is so cool. Team Magma seems to want to awaken a dangerous legendary Pokemon. We should go back to Playthings. Wally is right. See you in the city, Ben. I hope can talk to you more next time. So yeah, it's just a few grammar issues still, but nothing too game ruining. As we're going to get a smoke ball. A hold item that assures fleeing from wild Pokemon. Okay, so it's so it guarantees you a flee, essentially. Now, where do we come from? That one, and that one, and that one. Up here. That was a something. We should just be able to straight up exit. There we go. So we have Team Archie now. Didn't I see you before at the Oceanic Museum? Ah, so your name is Maggie. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. I saw Team Magma left here, there. You're one-old kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They are the rivals to us, the sea-loving Team Aqua. Huh? Red orb in the polar forest? I can't allow Team Magma get it before we can find the blue orb. Boss, we should give chase to Team Magma. Yes, we must. We've got to hurry. Let's go to the polar forest. Maggie, you should keep an eye out for Team Magma too. Farewell. It's interesting that they obviously have a somewhat sort of... I guess it's a somewhat sort of... some sort of popularity, sort of, in a sense, because we sort of... Also, some sort of loose friendship between Archie and Maggie because of they both share. Obviously, we haven't really stopped Team Aqua yet, but we've certainly been against Team Magma. So we can't use the teleport service still, which kind of sucks. Obviously, we're meant to be here in Plate Pits, but what I might do is because this has been. I don't really want to start the Plate Pit stuff. What I'm going to do is we're going to head back through the routes that we've already been to and collect the items that we haven't been able to get, such as the ones through Air Cutter, and also, yeah, just make sure that we get everything. So if I cut through here, we can find a Sunstone! Wait a second. We can use a Sunstone on Curlier. Is this going to be our evolution? It must be. I'm pretty sure Sunstone in this game evolves. It won't have any effect. Oh, that's because I'm holding the Everstone. Pokemon. You. Item. Take. Pokemon. Bag. Sunstone. Curlier. Curlier is evolving. Sweet, sweet. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is great. I'm so glad I went back and did that. There we go. Your Curlier evolved into Gallade. So, here we go. We have ourselves a Gallade. And unfortunately, we haven't learned any new moves. So, we're now Psychic and Fighting. We have Carmine, Psychic, Iceberg, Shockwave. Our stats are still not great. Although 86 attack now, so we definitely need to start getting some physical moves. It's certainly, I think it's our highest attack in Birthday 1. Yeah, definitely highest attack, so as you would expect from a fully evolved Pokemon. That isn't Ninjask. Okay, so we have ourselves a Grenade. That's awesome. So now, yeah, so I'm still going to head back. Obviously, that's really good news, but I feel like there are other things that we can look for, and also just killing some wild Pokemon will help Wailmer and stuff like that. Although, obviously these pathetic little bug types aren't really going to be too great experience. But also I want to get the, I want to see what the things are in... Wait a second. Okay, so, if we remember, that's a very special looking tree. Anyway, what I'm thinking is, let me just try something. Do we have any repels is the thing. I know I was just saying that we should use that, but anyway, yeah, so I'm going to use a repel here. But also, on the way back, I was just thinking, we could headbutt these trees, can't we? And we can see if there are any other Pokemon for us. because I never taught anyone Headbutt. So, it's me, Dusty. Are you still catching Pokemon? Okay, cool. So, back to Route D. Repel's effects wore off. Go away. Oh, really? Paralysis? Okay, so we can cut through here. What can we get over here? That's definitely an item over there. There's another trainer. Okay, what level is this trainer going to be at is a good question. Let's have a look. If you're not on a guard, you're in for some pain, says Ninja Boy Takashi with a level 32 Ninjask. So if we can land a rollout, that's going to do a huge amount of damage, and indeed it does. Rollout misses, that's fine. That actually gives us a better position. So we can now go into our Glade and we can Shockwave, because that's going to remove... We actually still have Trace. No, we gained Trace, because last time we did not have Trace beforehand. And Shockwave takes out the... lovely, it does a good job of taking out the Ninjask. Glade goes to level 32, and... Oh, I didn't see what that was. Let's go into Whelmer anyway. What was it? Coughing! Okay, so back into our Glade. We're going to get Levitate, and now we can Psychic. Goodbye. Cool, so we now have Trace, which is always an interesting... as we get a Moonstone. I always find Trace as an interesting ability. Because obviously, there are times when it can be, like, perfect. And you can just use it, and it just, like, makes all the difference. And there are times when it certainly doesn't do that. Okay, so there was another one who was talking about Woodmail, I believe. Which we don't have any. He was looking for Woodmail in Tozora City, I believe. We'll just quickly pop in to see Mum and heal up. And we get the Amulet coin because we got we beat the 4th gym leader, which is usually obviously in Hoenn. It's usually it's the 5th gym leader. That's your dad. So I thought you usually only got the Amulet coin once you beat him, but evidently not. None of these are all strength, are they? I'm just thinking of the various new TMs that we've got. We can actually explore here, okay. Okay, interesting. Mount Full Moon. We still have Flash, which is great. What level are these wild Pokemon going to be at, I guess is the question. If there are any, indeed. It doesn't look like there are. There are, okay. So, level 19 Geodude, okay. And for once, we actually have a Pokemon which is, you know, what you'd normally have, which is a Water-type out. Okay, so we can't seem to pick that up. It just looks like, maybe it's just like an ornamental thing. This is a good place to grind for our Whelmer. Okay, so I wasn't planning on stopping here, but this is interesting. Acrobike. Is this... So that isn't climbing as well, either. So, interesting. I thought that looks like the, whatchamacallit, like, the stuff you find in Shoal Cave, like the Shoal Cave stuff, as we see Wild Onyx. Now, I actually caught a Geodude. I would be surprised if I hadn't. So that's that one. There's obviously a Rock Smash path over there as well. Again, we can't pick these up, so maybe it's like a post-game quest? That seems to be what this would be for. It's the only thing I can think it would be for. Okay, I'm going to start speeding this up. I'm going to slap on some repels and start scanning. So yeah, so that's for those, definitely. Yeah, it looks like it's purely for those must be collectible items at some point, but not right now. So I'm guessing we actually need to come back when we've got the item which allows us to pick those up, because right now we certainly can't. There are lots of them though, those gems. Unless it's just a maze, but if it is just a maze, I'm not really gonna try and I'll maybe look it up because obviously this is being a hack. It is a game which we can look things up online. So if we heal up once more, I wonder if also we'll be able to head through the Team Aqua area, so the Team Magma area here. So no, we can't, not yet. Okay, so now, as you see, traps. Nothing down there. Hello, Starly. Godly. So we still don't have surf, unfortunately, so we can't cross the water yet. But still lots of things we can cut through here, for example. As we find a max revive hidden just there. Okay, cool. Actually, don't we have 4 gym badges? You have enough the necessary badges. You can visit the Arts Museum. Team Aqua employed a building in the Art Museum. Okay, cool. Lots of things to do. Wow. Now, but the things I do want to do here is I want to find the guy who wanted to trade something for Shadow Mail. You're the people who talk about the gym leader. No, he was in the house, wasn't he? The group house. Or was that in the city below, actually? Might have been in the city below. Let's just check. Yeah, there we go. So, Shadow Mail for a Moonstone, which we just did anyway, just to be sure. That way is another surf route, which we just can't do yet. We've got Route C. We can actually cut through here and go into this house, which is Move Deleter's house. Okay, so we've got the Move Deleter, which is good to know that that's there. We've got more surf that we can't. Wasn't there a route that we couldn't cut through that we can now do as? There's so much that cut has opened up, I feel. Just remembering through everything that we've done so far. Like we should be able to head towards as we arrive here. We should actually be able to head towards. Which city is it? Okay, you. Yes, so you. Okay, so we've got 5 orange bells for honey. So honey was introduced in Gen 4, I believe, and is used to attract Pokemon to certain trees, I believe. But yeah, wasn't there a Cutbush up here that we can now unlock? As we see more Shroomish that we actually haven't caught yet. So, it's gonna get stabbed. Let's just try and catch this guy. Great ball. There we go. Catch ourselves a little Shroomish, the mushroom Pokemon. And yeah, so here, we can cut through here. So now, what is around here? We've got a trainer here, Gentleman Everett, who has a level 32 Wobbuffet. So, how do we go about this? We have Shadow Tag. Wonderful. So do I Astonish? I think I've got a Whirlpool here. Trap him in the Whirlpool to get some residual damage. And then we'll Astonish. Don't go for counter, please go for Mirror Coat. You're going to flinch, actually. So the question is do we think he's going to counter or Mirror Coat me? We're going to flinch again. Wonderful. I'll just keep taking the flinches. We are... What is this flinch game? Destiny Bomb. That's not what we want to see. Just see if this guy is just going to keep using Destiny Bomb. That's not fun. Safeguard. Okay, so now if we go Whirlpool. Safeguard. Whirlpool is almost going to take you out, but astonish. Shit, there we go. That was scary. Take out that, that Wobbuffet. Okay, I was hoping to switch places with you when I beat you, but... Okay, so it looks like there's a fair number of trainers down here. This route is weird. So we've got a wild Lickitung. Sorry, a trainer's Lickitung, I should say. We see a defense curl. I didn't see what was coming in. That was clever. Ponyta. A trio. Not a good... Oh. It's got... Oh, it doesn't have area trap. I'm sure it would. Ah! Let's just hope it doesn't... I'm gonna hope it doesn't have a... Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Don't have Rock Slide. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll just finish off these trainers, and yeah, we should be done. I'm rather confused. But anyway, who's Pokemon Master? So we've got Last Robin here, who has a Skitty at still level 28, so... Sneasel. Ponyta. And Marill. Which is... we have delayed actually. Shockwave this now. It actually has thick fat, so it increases resistance to ice and fire, which fire and ice, both of which aren't very effective, so not the best thing to have. You are strong, just who are you? And you. Okay, so we got School Kid Ted here, who has a Maractus of all Pokemon. Don't often see Maractus. We get Water Absorb, so I'm glad I didn't use a Water type move. Iceberg is super effective. Eventually, we might get a Freeze. There we go. Cool. So, now you. Meteor Falls is so huge, I can't enter it. So is this Meteor Falls, then? You. I don't get it. Why? What would anyone want in a house this bizarre? Don't know what he's talking about. Well, my gross level 32 and wants to learn Mist, which we won't learn. We see Nose Pass. Oh, are you kidding me? And a Lunatone, which might live this. Ah, doesn't. Not with a crit. So you. I don't get it. How many traps are there in this house? You may be the one to solve that. Maybe that's a guy who references the Trick House in... Is there a Trick House? Yeah, there is a Trick House in Emerald and Purple. In Gen 3. So maybe he's... and his dialogue hasn't been changed. This is a massive area, as we see 2 hikers. We see lots and lots of cyclists. I'm just aware that this episode's going on quite a long time. Looks like there's only 2 cyclists, so let's take them on. Duskull, come out front. Yeah, you. Okay, for my embarrassment. So you got a Magneton. We just... Really? We trade status elements. Sparked is so much. That's not what we want to see. Come on. Snaps out of confusion and uses Metal Sound. Yes, but we outspeed. Good, good, good. Goodbye, Triathlete. Falling, losing, this is so humiliating for me. And then this one. There's a Luxray. Not a good Pokemon really to see. Spark does way too much. We get the flinch, bite. We get the flinch. Spark shouldn't take me out. Stomp should. There we go. Good. Ooh, Ponyta grows level 32. Nice. Cool. So my bicycle bounced around so much my rear end is sore, and falling, losing. This is so humiliating for me. So I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 trainers. So we've got those 2 hikers there, which I'm assuming is a double battle. We've got the cave in here, which we still need to see where this actually is. Where is this? Meteor Falls. Okay, so we are at Meteor Falls. But I would assume that the bridge that those 2 hikers were blocking would be to continue on with this route and head over to the next city. Can't remember what it was called, but I'm sure we've checked it on the map before. So there's that. All of this has just been opened up by the fact that we've got access to clouds. And we also got a moonstone, we made the trades. And yeah, so we've got a lot of things to do. So in the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over there, probably do the double battle, maybe explore some of Meteor Falls. And then what we got to do is, let's have a look. So, Pokénav. So yeah, so what I'm thinking is that Meteor Falls will lead us into Surrance Town, and we'll check that out, and then obviously we won't be able to head back to Plate Pix that way because we still can't surf. But we can check out Surrance Town, and then we can head back. Mystic, we've got, we've done most of the things along here, but what we can also do is when we start heading down here from Small Town, we can also, when we get into the Bee-Bug Forest, we can use Headbutt on some of those trees and see what Pokemon are available from that. Then we'll start doing what actually we're meant to be doing, which is hanging around Plate Pix. Because it looks like that the stuff in Route A, in that cave, whatever the cave's called, outside Small Town, it looks like we can't do that yet, because we can't pick up the items. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Pokemon Flora Sky, as we dealt with Team Magma and then did a lot of exploring the other areas that are around that have now been opened up to us. And I hope you'll join me in the next episode where we will continue to do just that.